So a luminous object is something that emits its own light. So it could be the sun, it could be a light bulb, a fire, fireworks, anything that emits light, even butterflies and phosphorescent organisms that give out natural light through various chemical reactions. These are all luminous objects. So how does the light source, it could be this light bulb or other light source, how is it going to reach our eyes, and how do we draw that in a diagram? Well, it's quite simple. So we've got the light source, we got the eye, and then you just draw a straight line with a ruler. Now, there's a lot of things you need to know about this line. So this line here, this straight line goes from the light source to the eye. And the way we need to draw the line is, number one, we draw the line with a ruler. Okay. Number two, we draw arrows, like this. And this indicates the direction of the line as well. If you don't draw a line with a ruler, you don't get any marks. So you need to make sure you draw a line with the ruler. If you fail to draw any arrows in the correct direction from the light source to the eye, you also lose out on marks. So you need to make sure you've done both of those things. And obviously the final thing is the line needs to go from the light source into the eyeball, and is always a straight line. It's never going to be any bent line. You can't curve light around any objects. It can only be reflected. All right. So straight line directly into your eye. So objects that do not give out light. So if you look around the classroom right now, you might see a desk. You can see it, but it's obviously not giving out light. You can see your wall. You can see your teacher. You can see other pupils in the classroom. So what's happening is light is actually reflecting off these things and into your eye. Your interactive whiteboard in the front of the classroom, that is a luminous object. So light isn't necessarily reflecting off that, it's actually just giving out light. Similar to this laptop screen you're looking at now, it's giving off light, which is why you can see it. So how are we going to see a non-luminous object such as this red book? Well, what happens is light is going to travel in straight lines again. So you need to make sure you use a ruler, and you need to make sure you show arrows to indicate the direction the light is traveling in. And light is going to hit the book, reflect off the book, and go into your eye. So this is how you see the book. Now, the cool thing with the book is that the book is actually going to absorb all the colors of light apart from red light. So the book reflects red light, which is why we see the book in this case as red. And that's the same for all other objects. So if you see a yellow banana, that's because the banana is reflecting yellow light. So light from the light source strikes the book, and some of the light is reflected into your eye.